Hey everybody, appleandapps.com back with you, checking out Doodle Kingdom, which is another in a long line of Doodle games, whether it's Doodle God, Doodle Devil, or Doodle Farm. And if you play the other ones, this is hopefully familiar. You take an element from one side, you combine it with another, and then you create something new. And you keep along these lines until you create every object there is. It's kind of just experimentation, trying to figure out what things go together. Like there, I wasn't exactly sure, but if you just keep matching things up, you'll finally come across a good match. Forest and human, we got two new elements with berries and lumber. And then when you create those new items, you might create new categories. And then say you get those new categories, and you get a new combination, all like that. You just keep building them on top of each other time and time again. And it's all really just kind of a puzzle, brain teaser, experimentation type of thing to just really figure out what goes together. And in terms of Doodle Kingdom, it's a medieval themed version that's really based on focusing on that classic style of knights and castles and warlocks and even dragons, rather than building the regular everyday elements that you might have been working with Doodle God. Peasant in the mountains makes stone. And then there's just the surprises, and you're not really sure what's going to go together. And so then, that's relatively familiar if you've played the other games. But there's some nuances with Doodle Kingdom. So quests, you can see right here that you have particular kind of endless type of aspects built in. And then there's the My Hero section, which is a little bit of a endless runner. So right here, say you give a potion to your hero, you start running, you battle it out, and then you can try to collect these treasure chests that he's going along, and he's going to battle various goblins that he comes across. And then when you open up this panel, you can see you can start a particular mission, like so. And then you can also see that you can upgrade your hero with various items so they can last longer. So it's a little bit of a kind of endless runner extra in addition to the usual Doodle type of gameplay. Now we came across a big wolf. Able to use that little potion to heal myself. Hey now. So you get the idea of this mode. It's just an extra little addition to the usual Doodle God style. So let's bounce back out and go into the Genesis, and we'll play a little bit more. Try to combine a couple things together.
You rock!
New animations as well when you're combining a couple of things. Then you always might forget about the combining the same thing. So magic and life.
Century!
Okay. The combinations don't always make sense. That's definitely true. Let's try magic and human. Wizard or magician. Okay. And now once we got the magician created, let's combine the magician with two magicians. No. How about with a beast?
Hey, okay, buddy. Okay.
Uh,
A striking revelation.
so once you start getting a few elements going, you can really create some interesting propositions. So force plus lightning bolt makes fire, and then once you have access to fire, let's combine it with a person. You get the amusing ash and bones. But let's try something else. What do we got? We have life. Life can combine with a few things. I don't know if life can combine with bones, but it might be able to combine with one of these. Let's see, where's life? So life plus the mountains makes dwarves, okay? And then life plus the forest,
Newton
elves.
reckons you know
So
your
now we have
stuff.
elves and dwarfs, and they opened up their own separate categories. So Lord of the Rings, do they combine? No, we should have known that. But that's pretty much what you have to expect if you decide to pick up Doodle Kingdom for yourself. It's $1.99 on iPhone, it's $2.99 on iPad, and you really never know what's going to appear based on your matching like there. So that's good as time as any to sign out. This is appleandapps.com, and we'll talk to you next time.